July 26th. Two types of dreams. The first one I know is in relation to what happened last night. There's spiders. Freaking spiders. They're not freaking spiders because I live with spiders, but I mentioned I don't like it when they scare me. And it's usually when they're coming from above. So I was sitting, I was trying to work through the feelings that I had yesterday. And trying to raise my vibration, but also acknowledge where I was. And out of nowhere, a grasshopper appears on my bed, walking towards me. Big ass sucker too, and I'm like, what the? Where did you come from? Because I don't have anything open. There's no vents. Like, it's actually pretty stuffy down here, so I have to open the window a bit to like ventilate. But that's very rare because, you know, I keep the fan on, but there's like something that covers it, so there's no way a creature could come in. But that's in the restroom. This was on my bed. I'm like, there's no hole. There's no hole for you to come in through. But there you are. Big ass sucker. I've never seen a grasshopper that big before. It scared me. It was black. I thought it was like a freaking spider. Because I saw it in the corner of my eye while I was working. So I catch it. Check it out. As I'm taking it out, I'm opening the door. And here's a little spider. I'm like, whoa. And I'm all trying to like blow it out of my way. And it gets stuck on the edge, so I'm like, great. So I take out that one, right? I get that one and I shoo it off. Come back to bed. There's a freaking spider right there, and I think it was the one that was over there because that one's missing now. And it was by my head because I was sleeping there, and it wasn't until I was getting ready to shut stuff off that I see it. So I capture that one, take it outside. So my dreams, my first two dreams, I'm with that one guy, the monk, Jay Shetty, right? The monk that came out of being a monk, right? Who has his little like coaching and stuff. He was there with me, and we were in this room. And the first scene, we see spiders. We both of us are seeing spiders. Now spiders. So okay, we see spiders. I wake up. I go back to sleep. Same setting. Only that in the second dream, we are both in the cobwebs. Like the spiders created cobweb enough where I'm immersed in it, and I'm like, oh snap! I'm trying to like, and I felt it. I felt the cobwebs on me. And Jay Shetty was right there, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like let me clear it off you. Spiders are a good omen, especially when they fall from the top. Grasshoppers apparently, because I looked that sucker up. I'm like, there's no way. I've never seen a grasshopper that big, that color, in my bedroom. So they're a good omen. you're on the right path. Keep moving forward. I felt better. I felt better about what I'm doing, how I'm feeling. I'm like, okay, this is part of the process, right? I was still struggling yesterday. But the feelings, yeah. So, I think spiders are the same thing. It's you know, creativity webs of if you're creating like success or something. I remember. So that was one of my dreams. The last dream, a little different. It's a little different. It took place 50s, 40s, 50s. I was in a car, like a nice classic car with someone. I don't remember the storyline really. But anyways, I wanted to speak to a couple things. One, I mentioned that I wake up to Abraham Hicks if they have a new video, or MJ from Soulful Revolution morning message. And so Abraham Hicks came out. So they interviewed someone who talked about dreams, and I was grateful for that one because Abraham Hicks, the way they talk, it highlighted, right, this whole element of like when you have a dream about something that's unpleasant, it means that it's something you're needing to work on, and to not dismiss it or pretend like everything is fine, because then you're not in alignment with exactly how you are if you keep having that dream being repeated over and over again. So this person was saying that they were in a divorce. They kept waking up sad because they kept dreaming about this person. And then they try to get themselves in alignment, but they always wake up sad, is what she said. And so Abraham Hicks just highlighted that it's because you're really not being honest with yourself, right? There's something you're not working, there's something you're not acknowledging. And that's why your dreams, that's why there's an interruption they had to correct themselves is basically what's happening. Abraham Hicks had to correct themselves because of the message that they were repeating before, and this gave it a different perspective, right? And they acknowledged it. They're like, well, it's gonna make it seem like what we've been sharing before was not true, but this is one of those situations where this is what's happening, basically. So I appreciated that because it's in alignment with what I've been sharing with my clients about their dreams. And MJ also brought up the awareness of fear, and I was grateful for this. Not fear, pain. And I was grateful for this because of the comment that I made about me being a plutonic person in people's lives, and how it can be perceived as being destructive to a certain, and it is, like, in the sense that, not that it is, it's how I use my power with other people is something that I have to be aware of and maintain my balance with. But it also means, having my Pluto in my first house, is how do I assert my power, my individual power? Am I able to do that, right? Where I'm not being controlled by others, but can I balance? So because I'm aware of it, I'm working on balancing it, right? In how I interact with other people, how I give people the freedom to be who they are versus trying to control them, which was something I used to try to do in my family relationships. I try to fix it the way it comes off, right? The way you know that you're being controlling is when you're trying to fix something or change someone and you know, take charge over something. And so then, so it highlights this importance of self-reflection, that if you do that a lot, that says something. When you're trying to force other people, or trying to force other people to do things or see things your way, right? There's something there that is needing your attention, because there's an imbalance, right? And how do you balance that out for yourself, but at the same time, and Jay was talking about how you balance it out for the community. But the question is, does society, does the community see that something is needing their attention, right? That the triggers that they're feeling as a collective in that particular group, if they're being triggered, there's something that's needing healing. Yeah. So grateful for that reframe. So I was really struggling with that whole awareness of me being a plutonic person, and knowing that it's purposeful, because it's in the sense of, my thing was more of like how I can see the people's deepest, you know, secrets. I could see. I was thinking about my friend and the dream that I had of him at the beginning of my journey, and I wonder. I don't think I shared that dream, but that dream, I was shocked. I was shocked that I had that dream, and it was about control too, and being pinned down, and I was just like, what is going on? I haven't seen this side of you. And I shared that with him. And I don't think he wants to admit it, or I don't know if he will. But I wondered. How much truth was there? And of course, you know, people don't want to acknowledge or admit that their deepest secrets. I can see their deepest secrets. But they try to hide. Something is needing healing. That's why I can see it. That's why I can see it. I'm so tired still. So, need a card to do. Hi, my name is Yubi, and in case you haven't figured it out, this footage is capturing my experience as I learn to navigate my personal spiritual awakening. I am learning that this experience is unique to each one of us, in whatever way we believe we are embracing living our truth. This just happens to be my journey. And despite me having a graduate degree and a license in clinical social work, this by no means is intended to replace any type of mental health advice. This is just me on a personal level, documenting my experience, shedding light on the truth that I am learning and discovering for myself, and really inviting you along for the ride. If by some magical chance you find this content to be helpful in any way, shape, or form, please click the like button, share the message, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have an Instagram account, a personal one, and one specifically for this channel that you're more than welcome to check out. I'm an open book. I have also created t-shirt designs. I'm wearing my favorite one right now, which is the North Node design, but I have that and other things that you can look at inspired by this process and journey, and I have the link in the description box as well as in the about section of my YouTube channel. So you're more than welcome to check those items out. Any type of support is great. Again, if you find this content really helpful or meaningful, sometimes when we take that step and be vulnerable, with showing what's inside our hearts and what's really our truth, we realize that we're much more connected than what we thought we were. And so I hope that as I'm living this experience, and that you find some type of truth for yourself, or find some type of ability to heal in some way just by relating, just by knowing that you're not alone. That really has been my goal with this process, not just being able to connect with others, but really for my own healing. It's definitely been a therapeutic experience and a very creative one for myself. So I thank you, and I wish you all the best, and we'll see what else comes next for me.